Welcome to the Healthy Life podcast that doesn't hold back. We discuss all subjects from wellness, healthy eating, and fitness. Welcome to Healthy Life.
Hello.
How are we doing, everybody?
I'm good. That was a bit late coming in there. Sorry about that. So we're here with Janet, and Janet is a hypnotherapist. I'm not going to look directly at you. I'm sorry. No.
We'll keep our firm eyes away.
Yeah. So you're a hypnotherapist.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about your hypnotherapy. What does it entail?
Okay, so it's rapid transformational therapy, and I use hypnotherapy. So clients will come to me with a variety of issues, such as imposter syndrome is my niche.
Yeah.
So stress, anxiety, lack of confidence, low self-esteem, that sort of thing. So did you know 97% of the time we're all running from our subconscious mind? So we think we're in control, but actually we're not. So
I have no idea.
No idea
Yeah,
about that. There's sometimes where I probably feel like I'm doing that 100% of the time.
Yeah. Can we just bring you a bit forward, close to the mic?
Sure.
No, that's better. That's better. Thank you. You're a bit far away.
Okay.
That's my subconscious going, she's very, very far away. She's very, very far. So, right, so you're a hypnotherapist.
Yes.
How long have you been a hypnotherapist for?
Oh, since 2019.
And it's how did you get into? Did you just suddenly watch a TV show and thought I want to be a hypnotist?
Is it a case of watching the Speakmans on this morning? Or?
Oh, I don't know. Although I have seen them. Yeah, they're very good at what they do.
I wouldn't want to look at them for too long.
No. So I worked for the NHS for almost 13 years. So I had a lot of people come to me with stress, anxiety, going off on the verge of nervous breakdowns. You know, it was a very stressful environment.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, my manager said to me, you should have a therapist above your door, because everybody came to me, and I love solving people's issues. I needed help.
Okay.
Years ago, and I'd been to see my GP, and they sent me for online CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, but it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do, and purely by accident, I found Marissa Peer. She's written lots of books. She does training courses. So I went up to London and I trained with her, and it's so effective. It's actually life-changing.
I bet that was quite some of the experience as well. You know,
It was, yes.
having someone that is giving you direct teaching that's written books that you're potentially familiar with.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you help clients access their subconscious mind, then they can find out exactly where they acquired their issue in the first place.
Yeah.
So I had a lady, she came to me with fear of dogs, and she went back to age 4.
Goodness.
And she was actually in the kitchen. She said she was describing everything in the kitchen, and that's where her fear came from.
Okay. So, I mean, obviously, with being a hypnotherapist, you get to not play with people's minds, but you get to go inside their mind, and you get to find out things. And like you said, they regress back to when they were 4 or whatever. That's just one example, isn't it? So explain to us how that works with business now.
So a lot of people will either say they've got their own business and they're afraid to raise their prices, for example. They may think everybody else out there knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
No, they don't, but they can, they act as if they do. It's just the beliefs that we pick up. So it's not what happens to you growing up. So two people can have the same events. It's your interpretation and the beliefs you pick up about yourself. I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, I'm not likable, etc. And you take all those beliefs, which are set around the age of only 7 or 8 years of age.
Okay.
And then you're taking those beliefs into adulthood, and then we're running on that automatic program all the time.
Because they do say that when you're a child, especially a young child, your brain is like a sponge. It just absorbs absolutely everything. And then it locks it away. And so what you're actually uncovering is that locked bit of the brain is leaking things out, obviously, and that's causing the problem.
Yes,
so with your hypnotherapy, you can take it and you can push it back in again and lock it.
I'm actually giving my clients more control. I'm not taking control. I'm just giving them access to their subconscious mind.
Yeah.
And once they know how, why, where and when they acquired their issue in the first place, it's really empowering.
It's like you're giving them the support, aren't you, for them to almost diagnose and find the issues themselves. That, like you said, they're regressing back to the early ages of where they feel that their problems stemmed from.
Yes, yeah, and those beliefs you pick up, when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, those beliefs are not real.
No.
That you've picked up. You know, your parents split up, and children have a habit of blaming themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So parents are arguing over money, and you think it's your fault because they've had to pay for a school trip, or they've just bought you new school shoes. You know, and it is those beliefs, and because nobody's explaining to you what's going on. You know, maybe you think your child's too young to explain, you know, what's, mum and dad are having trouble. It's nothing
no
to
one
do
sat
with
down, sat you down.
I think
said
people don't realise the subconscious is kind of like an auto process. So when you start learning something new, before you know it, your subconscious takes over, and then it's automated. Like you're saying, those beliefs comes automated. Then it's very hard to kind of retune it. So you kind of like you need to kind of like get to your subconscious mind. Kind of like take it back a bit, take that out, kind of thing. Start again.
And I think when the beliefs have been formed at such an early age, as they then go through into adulthood, it'll probably be harder to then combat them beliefs because they've been there from such a young age.
Yeah.
Hence why they come to someone like yourself to then find out where the belief started and then kind of channel it backwards to find out how they would have addressed it, but they never had the chance to sit down and talk to anyone about it when...
Because the trouble is with hypnotherapy, obviously a lot of people go, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know, I can't be hypnotized. I can't, and straight away they're putting that up. And, it's like, so you've almost got to break down those barriers before you even get anywhere. So, I mean, how many sessions is it like sort of 2 or 3 sessions, or can you do it in one session? How does it work?
It just depends. I've had clients, I thought it would be 3 sessions and it's been 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So it depends on the person. I really don't know until I start working with them. And
do you give them like a CD of they can play to themselves afterwards? Should this happen again?
I do. So it's a 2-hour RTT session.
Yeah.
And then lots of follow-ups. I keep in touch with them. It's normally over a 3-month period, and I can really solve an issue in those 3 months. I give them a personalised recording.
Yeah.
And what that does is it's resetting your neural pathways. So you're automatically reacting, as Jack said, to something, and I don't want you to keep reacting. So spiders is a really good example.
Oh, don't get me started on spiders. No. Out with the Hoover. Up the Hoover. There you go.
There you are, Janet. You might have a new subject.
So if you've got that fear of spiders, you'll be scanning the room. You'll find the tiniest little spider in the room before anyone else
Bit of black
can see
fluff
it.
in the corner.
I was just going to say
that
that.
move?
You won't logically go and check out the black fluff on the carpet or the bit of black cotton. You'll just automatically assume it's a spider because you're programmed that way.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is as well, I mean, spiders are so big. They've got huge.
Yeah. And they're also so harmless.
Yeah.
I know. My son, bless him, anything that has 8 legs, even the ones that fly, the daddy long legs, it's like, and you'll hear him run downstairs, he'll pick up the Hoover, he'll run upstairs, go be, and then it'll come back down again.
Well, my son's the same. He won't come and visit, knows I've got lots of spiders, especially in the summertime.
What, in your place?
Yeah.
What, in the penthouse?
I normally keep the windows open because it's nice and breezy.
Halloween round Jack's then.
Invites them in.
You're right at the top, though.
I know. Great loads of them. They're big ones too.
So Jack has his Halloween decorations up 24/7.
I think you've got a few customers.
Yeah, the spiders don't actually worry me.
Oh, okay.
But
all right.
my fear was frogs growing up, and I got that from my mum. It's imprinting from my mum.
Yeah. So I must admit, actually, imprinting on spiders. I mean, my mum is really bad with spiders.
Yeah.
And then what did we do? We moved to South Africa for 2 years. The worst place to go for spiders because they can kill you, and it changes the whole aspect of things.
It really is something to be scared of.
Yeah. So, but back to you. So with your hypnotherapy, sort of like, do you work locally, or do you is it done on online, or how does it work?
Online. I've worked all over the world, but I do have local clients.
Okay, and they come to see you.
I go to them.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Since lockdown, my other half works from home, so he's taken my space. So I'm out in the conservatory now.
I suppose you going to the client as well would obviously they're in a familiar surrounding. They're comfortable because they're in their own home. You're coming to them.
Here's a question actually. So obviously you do it online as well as, like you're saying, face-to-face. Do you find when you hypnotise somebody, does that work more quicker face-to-face, or it's kind of same when you do it online?
It just depends on the client.
Okay.
I had a client online a couple of weeks ago, and he went really deeply into hypnosis. And I'd already been through the pre-session, make sure you're not disturbed, phones off. his home phone rang twice. Then somebody started talking very loudly. Then somebody came in behind him, was shuffling about. He didn't hear any of it. He was actually in this
Did you have to bang on the screen going, wake up, wake up, wake up?
I just had to make sure somebody's fixed in their chair, especially when you're working online.
Do you build into things? So if like the connection drops, he'll just wake up.
Yeah, absolutely. If I don't speak for a while, if there's a long enough pause, people will come back to full awareness, absolutely.
Because there is this big thing, isn't there, that you can stay, but you can't because you're asleep. So you just naturally wake up and you come out the trance. So that's that's the one thing that, no, you can't actually be hypnotised for the rest of your life. You know,
my best friend asked me that. What if I stay in hypnosis for the rest of my life?
Is it a case of you just have to won't say anything for a while, or is there like a keyword that you could say that would bring them
elephants?
Out of the trance? Yeah, spiders.
Yeah. Don't mention the spiders.
No, at the end of a session, I would count somebody back from 5 to 1. Yeah. To full awareness, but if I didn't speak for a while, they'd automatically come back. It's just a two-way conversation.
I mean, we used to. I mean, with drama, we do. You know, we do that. We get, you know, lying on the floor, and you count back. You know, you're now on the beach. You can feel the sand. You can feel the heat. You can. So you know, it's a very, very simple way to do it. And when people are relaxed, it makes it something. It's when they are sort of that tense. Like I haven't gone. Why haven't I gone? Why? Because you're not relaxed. Now relax. So you need that relaxed atmosphere. So like you say, you know.
Yes. So working with somebody, as you said, if they're in their own environment at home, they're very relaxed. They haven't been stuck in a traffic jam. No. You know, they don't arrive tense. So, it works really well online.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Janet. We look forward to speaking to you soon, because hypnotherapy is something is huge. It's massive. It is. And we could actually do it. You could do it live. Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, I'll be on next patient. There you go.
That's a good idea.
Fear of spiders.
Yeah.
See, I'm fine with spiders. I'm fine with. Mine would probably be the fear that my dog keeps on escaping the garden, and I feel that he's never going to come back. But I know full well he can't get out of the garden.
Oh, there we go. We could hypnotherapy live. The only trouble is no one listens to it. They're going to be like, you're going to have all these people hypnotised.
We'll have to put,
Would that be a good idea, actually? We might be doing something off camera, getting prepared.
And you could film it.
Yeah, we can kind of film them, not the whole process. Kind of film, get you to do your process, film the little bit as well, and then we can come on and talk about it and kind of how they felt about it and stuff.
There you go. I'll volunteer as tribute for you.
Oh, there we go. There you go. The login will have you here soon on stage.
So we've got 2 parts: you with your wallet and your dog disappearing, and then you with spiders. We'll get that sorted for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. On that note, I think we're going to end. Thank you very much, Janet.
Thank you.
Thanks, Janet.
Thanks.
Here at SMJ Media Group, we are a non-profit company providing fun, free content for local businesses. If you like our content and would like to support us, please visit buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group and buy us a coffee.